Hello friends, in this session we will be discussing about short pitching of a coil. Let's begin. In order to understand short pitching of a coil, let us first understand what is full pitched coil. See here. For that, let me consider case 1 as full pitched. Let me have a stator here. I am going to have two conductors here. Let me call this as A and this is going to be A dash. Now see here, for analysis purpose, we take NF and SF, right? And for equations and all, we then take N1 S1 and 2 S2 and all stuff like that. So for that, let me consider worst waveform. That is our one-step waveform, or we can say this one. NF and SF, let me consider. This is rotor. This is rotor. Let me have NF here, SF here. If NF is here, SF is here, which means what? Or conductor also you can take here like this. Means for example, you may take this as dot and this as cross. Rotor conductors, right? And then this is dot cross. This is going to be north pole and south pole. We know that. So let me have this worst waveform here. Right? Now see here. Since we know that E conductor is proportional to B, right? Which means what is going to happen here? Yes, see here, because E conductor is proportional to B. If my B is single step, then E conductor also has to be single step. So by that reasoning, see, we have talked about it a lot. Let me just start it directly. See here. So what is going to happen? How will be the induced EMF for this? Induced EMF for EA, let us think of. This is A, right? So let me consider EA. This is omega t. This is EA. You please tell me one thing. Whenever this will rotate, whenever my rotor will rotate this way, N pole will come here, S pole will go there or not. Which means when N pole comes here in front of A, it is going to have positive maximum. But if you see here, since its MMF distribution is in this way, in this particular single step fashion, the EMF induced in A will also be single step. So this is going to be, so my EA is also going to be single step here this way. This is going to be EA. Now let us think of EB. How will be EB? Let me show it here only. Let me show this with red. This is EB. See here. If you think of EA, when this is rotated, north pole goes here, south pole goes here, and under north pole we are going to have dot. If anti-clockwise is the rotation, we already know. Because when north comes here, south goes down. When north comes here, just imagine that here you have north. North in the sense, flux is in upward direction. Since the pole is moving in this direction, which means conductor is moving in that direction, so it is going to be dot. As usual, we have done it many times. This is going to be dot, this is going to be cross. Right? So, since it is going to be cross now, see. Since A dash is going to be cross, right? A dash is going to be cross. Cross in the sense how much? Means if I show dot as upside, then I should show cross at downside. Right? This is going to be EB. Now, what will happen here? See, this is going to be EB now. Now, what is going to happen at back-to-back connection? Back-to-back connection in the sense? Back-to-back connection means what, sir? See, if you have this A here, A dash here, right? So, what is going to happen? Since A is dot, then A dash has to be cross. Then we know that EA dash, what we get? is going to be 2 times E conductor or EA. We say it that way, or right? It is 2 times, right? Which means what is going to happen? I need to add these two. Simply apply KVL. See here, if you don't understand anything, see here. Just simply apply KVL. This is dot, dot means in the sense into. This is this way. If this is dot, then it is considered as plus minus. This is going to be EA. And if this is cross, then this is indicated as cross in the sense minus. So minus plus, this is going to be EA dash. Right? Now, if you see here, if you just apply KVL here, what do you get? You get here, this is going to be plus minus EA dash. So, just simply apply KVL. What is the first sign here? Plus. So, it is going to be EA plus EA. Then plus EA dash minus EA dash is going to be 0. Therefore, EA dash which is there, it is going to be 2 times EA. Because magnitude of EA and EA dash has to be same. We know that, right? So, I can directly put it this way. So, see here, after back-to-back connection, what is going to happen? Once you take back-to-back connection, what is going to happen? This statement is very important. See here, in order to have this 2 times E conductor, what do you do here? Means, I can think of that. I can think of that this red after back-to-back connection, what happens is this EA, this is EA, right? I'm sorry, this is EA. This is not EBDA, this is EA dash. This is EA dash. Anyway, see here. So, what is going to happen? What is going to happen here? See, EA dash is equal to 2 times EA. 2 times EA in the sense C. Very simple. Very simple. Means what? This EA dash which is there, it is going to flip. So, if I flip this EA dash, it will go this way. This is going to be EA dash. Flipped version. If EA dash is flipped, these two will get added at every instant, right? Added at every instant, which means, let me erase this, which means EA dash, which is sum of these two, will be like this. EA dash. This is what happens in case of full paste. Now let us see what happens in case of short paste. See here, case 2. So now case 2, short paste coil. See here, let me consider stator, right? Now I have one conductor here A, I have another conductor here A dash, right? Now let me have rotor here, so let me have these rotor conductors as cross and dot. This is cross and this is dot. I am going to get this way. So this becomes NF, this becomes NF. Now, yes, so NF is here, SF is here, and let me rotate it in this direction, omega, let us say. Right? Now see here. Rather than placing A dash here, means I am not going to place A dash here now. Now I am going to place A dash here. Rather than placing, because ideally for 2-pole, what should happen? This should be opposite, right? This, if A is here, A dash has to be here. But now what will I do is, rather than placing A dash here, I will place A dash here. So let us see what happens. If I consider this one, right? Now, if I consider this angle, this space angle, let me displace it by space angle epsilon. This is epsilon. epsilon. Let me displace it by some angle epsilon and then see what is going to happen in the waveform. See here. If you think of EA, this is omega t. Let me consider EA. EA in the sense, see here. EA in the sense, sir, see, very easy. If I consider EA, yes, EA. How will be EA, sir? EA in the sense, see, this is omega. It is rotating in this direction, and since it is only one slot per pole, right? NFS, one slot per pole. So here the distribution is going to be, MMF distribution is going to be this way only. Same way, worst waveform, as we have seen already. So here if you see what is going to happen, the flux distribution from the previous case and now it is same. Yes, 100% it is same. Now what is going to happen? See here, when this N pole goes in front of A and S pole comes in front of A dash. A dash is, by the way, here. A dash is not here now. By the way, just don't think about it. You just focus on A right now. Let us find EA. EA in the sense, this NF will come here, SF will go there, which means what? EA will be, if this flux distribution in space of MMF is in this way, is a step, then similarly EA also has to be stepped 100%. Now see here, let me consider about EA dash. Let me show it by green. EA dash. What is going to happen now? See here. Ideally, when MF reaches here, SF reaches here, which means at the same time, if A dash was here, ideally when A has become positive maximum, A dash should become negative maximum. But what is going to happen here? A dash will not become negative maximum. Why? Because now A dash is here. So it will have to again rotate furthermore. Means this S pole has to rotate furthermore so that A dash will be maximum, negative maximum. Right? Getting my point? Again. Chill. Very easy. See, if my A dash was here, then what would have happened when North pole reaches here, South pole reaches here, which means the time when A will have positive maximum, at the same time A dash will also have a negative maximum. But what has happened now? See here, what has happened now? Since A dash is not here, A dash is now here, which means SF has to travel more by an angle epsilon so that A dash will become maximum. So here A dash will become maximum after some time. And this will be this one, negative maximum, right? It is going to become after some time. This is going to be EA dash, right? And this angle between them is going to be epsilon. Now, what will I do? After doing back-to-back connection, what should happen? This should get flipped, right? Because in this previous one also, it was flipped. Red was flipped up. So let me flip this one also. Yes. So now if you see here, same thing happened, which means here also flipping has to be done. So let me flip this up. So when this is flipped up, this is going to be somewhere like this. EA dash will get flipped up that way. So now when it is getting flipped up, what is going to happen? Let us see. I need to add them, yes, because in back-to-back connection, whatever happened here, same thing has to happen there only. Same thing has to happen again. So addition, let me add. So if I add them, what is going to happen? See here, from here to here, if you see, I have only blue. Then from here to here, if you see, I have blue as well as yellow, means they will get added. I'm going to have this way. and then from again here to here, blue is 0 and yellow is existing. So yellow is existing here, and here both become 0. So this is going to be what? A dash for short pitching. Now you please tell me, as compared to the previous in the sense this one, as compared to previously EA dash was how much? This way, means it was only one single step, whereas now if you see, it has become what? It has become what? Stepped, which means after short pitching, I have got induced voltage as more sinusoid. Of course, RMS value will be reduced 100%, right? Because see here, initially, here if you see, these parts are not there in the next one. This RMS and RMS of this one, because these parts are not there. So of course, RMS will be reduced. Now in the next, we will be deriving the formula for pitch factor. Let's see. Let me formulate. Before that, let me consider phasor diagrams. Phasor diagrams for full pitched, as well as for short pitched. Let us think of first of all full pitched. Before that, now see here, since we are going to talk about what? Phasor diagrams, which means I have to use only sinusoids, which means I have to use now fundamental poles, which means N1 and S1 have to be used. Very simple, right? So now see here, let me have stator here. Right? Let me have two conductors. This is conductor A and this is conductor A dash on the stator. Now see here, let me consider rotor here, right? This is going to be N1, this is going to be S1. If I consider rotor, right? N1 and S1. Now see here, very simple. Let me consider that the rotor is rotating in this direction omega, for example. Now see, what is going to happen here, sir? Since it is rotating in this direction, it is going to be north pole. If it is north pole in the sense, flux is going to be outwards. But what is going to happen? These poles are moving in this direction, which means with respect to poles, conductor will move in upward direction, which means flux, conductor movement is in upward direction. This is going to be dot. So I will get dot here. Similarly for this one, I will get cross here. What pitch it is? Is it full pitched? Yes. So let me draw phasor diagram for this. Full pitched. See here, very simple phasor diagram. Nothing else. See. Full pitch phasor diagram. How it is going to be there? If I consider this EA, then EA is going to be positive maximum. So let me consider this EA as positive maximum. This is EA, right? Now this cross, which is EA dash. So let me consider EA dash here. At the same time only it will happen, but in opposite direction. This is going to be EA dash. Now what happens here? Because of back-to-back connection, this EA dash has to be flipped up. So because of back-to-back connection, EA dash will be flipped up because of back-to-back connection, and then I will get EA plus EA dash to be equal to addition of these two, EA dash, right? Now let me think of short pitch. See here, very simple. See dear, see here. Let me think of short pitch. Short pitch in the sense, sir. See, rather than placing the conductor in place of A dash, rather than placing the conductor in place of A dash, let me place it here. Means let me place the conductor here. Let me place the conductor A dash here. Now what is going to happen? What is the angle between these two? Angle is going to be epsilon, as usual we have seen. Angle has to be epsilon. Space angle epsilon. Now see what is going to happen. Let us think of A first. Do it slowly. Let us think of A first. A first in the sense EA. When n is here, EA is going to be maximum. So here EA has already been maximum. What about this one? What about this EA dash? EA dash has to be negative maximum, but when it will be? Yes. See here now. Let us think of A dash. EA dash. How is the induced EMF in EA dash? See here. Basically, just focus here. Just focus. Don't think much. See here. We all know that this was ideal when EA dash was here. Now, EA dash will not be here, right? EA dash is not going to be here. Not going to be here. But it can either be here or it can be here. Either it can be this way or it can be that way, but it cannot be exactly this one, right? And angle has to be epsilon only, short pitching angle. Epsilon is, by the way, short pitching angle. See here. So, if you just observe here what is happening, see. As of now, if you see, do you believe that this whole half part, that part is under north pole, this part is under south pole. So if you see here, very simple, see here. If you see here, this is going to be south pole, which means is this A dash exactly in front of S1? No, meaning that here there will be induced EMF, negative induced EMF, but it will be less than maximum, right? This is going to be less than maximum. Why? Because sinusoidal flux density is there. Since the flux density is sinusoidal, maximum will come in front of S1 only. Negative maximum will come in front of S1 only. So I can say that here, as of now, when N1 is here, S1 is here. Focus on my words. As of now, when N1 is here, S1 is here, this A dash has less than negative maximum voltage. Has voltage which is less than negative maximum. Now, what is going to happen after that? The moment this is rotated more, in the sense if this S pole goes here, N1 goes here, comes here, S1 goes there, which means what will happen? This interpolar axis which is there, this will get shifted to here, right? This will get shifted to here, means after some time, or I can say after some time in the sense after some angle epsilon, this interpolar axis will come here, which means after some time what is going to happen? This is going to become 0. A dash is going to become 0, meaning that as of now, if you see, when N1 is here, S1 is here, when N1 is here, S1 is here, what is going to happen? This A dash will have negative voltage, but it will be less than negative maximum. Less than negative maximum. As of now, first case, when N1 is here, S1 is here. What happens next? When this S1 moves here, S1 moves here, N1 moves here. What is going to happen? This interpolar axis which was there, see. When N1 was here, S1 was here, interpolar axis was here. Yes. So after some time what happened? When N1 rotated here, S1 rotated here. What happened? This interpolar axis went here this way. This interpolar axis shifted this way because N1, S1, this is going to be north, this is going to be south. 0. So here, right now it is facing what? Zero phase density. Zero phase density in the sense it is going to induce 0 volts right now. Right? This A dash will right now induce 0 voltage. Yes, 0 voltage. Means that what has happened? What has happened? Initially it was negative maximum. Initially it was negative maximum. After some degree of rotation, what happened? It became 0. Means if I show this here, then what is going to happen? As of now, this is how much? Less than negative maximum. In the sense, if you think of horizontal reflection, if you think of, as of now it is going to be less than negative maximum. Horizontal reflection, right? But after some time, what is going to happen? When this phasor comes here, means after some time, what is going to happen? It is going to become 0. This way. Means right now it is at negative maximum, horizontal reflection. After some time, this phasor, because phasors are rotating in anti-clockwise direction only, so after some time, what is going to happen? This phasor is going to come here, which means here it is going to be 0. Horizontal reflection, because right now reflection is this much only, right? This much only, which is shown. But after some time, when this is rotated, after some time, if you see here, when this is rotated, S1 goes here, N1 goes here, the interpolar axis comes here, which means after some time, A dash has to become 0. Means right now it is less than negative maximum. Right now it is going to be less than negative maximum somewhere, but after some time it is going to become 0. So this is going to be EA dash. Right? Now this angle is epsilon, yes, because ideally if conductor was here, then EA dash would have been here. So this angle is epsilon, no problem. Now let me flip this. Flip in the sense, why? Because of back-to-back connection. Back-to-back connection, which means I have to flip this. So I am going to flip this here, this way. How much is this? EA dash. Now let us add them and see what is happening. You please tell me, if I add them, what will happen? Parallelogram law of addition. And this is going to be then EA dash. Now if you just observe, by observation you will understand. See here, by observation if you understand, here RMS value is more, here length of the phasor is more, whereas here length of the phasor is less. Here length of the phasor is less, whereas here length of the phasor is going to be more. Now here we understood that RMS is reduced. Now apart from this, if this angle is epsilon, vertically opposite to this angle is epsilon, right? Vertically opposite to this complete angle is going to be epsilon. So what about this angle? This angle is going to be epsilon by 2, and this angle is also going to be epsilon by 2. Now see here, because of short pitching, what has happened? RMS value has reduced. So now let us define what is the meaning of pitch factor. What is the pitch factor? It is the factor by which RMS value of induced voltage is reduced What is this? It is a factor by which, what is this factor called as? Kp, pitch factor. P stands for pitch factor. So it is the factor by which RMS value of the induced voltage is reduced because of short pitching of the winding. Right? So now let me define here. Let me use Kp. So Kp will be defined as what? Induced voltage with short pitching, with short pitched coil, divided by induced voltage with full pitched coil. Right? Now see here, the same way goes there. See, this one, if you see, this one, this definition, it is the factor by which RMS value of induced voltage is reduced. This one is valid for generator. Whereas, what is going to happen in case of motor? In case of motor, what is going to happen? It is the factor by which net what is there in case of motor? In case of this one is valid for motor. What is that, sir? It is the factor by which net MMF is reduced. Whereas in case of generator, if you see what is happening, RMS value of induced voltage is reduced, means pitch factor. Pitch factor for generator, see, it is happening same as KD. KD also we discussed about same things only. What were they? See, in case of KP, if you see what is there, it is the factor by which RMS value of the induced voltage is reduced. Whereas in case of motor, if you see what is going to happen, it is the factor by which net MMF is reduced, and we know that equation at the end will be same. Let us see now. Now see here, let us derive. See, in case of full pitched, what we saw, in case of full pitched, if you see, let me take it that way. In case of full pitched, if you see, in case of full pitched, we know that if I have EA here, then EA dash was opposite this way. So what we did was we flipped EA dash here this way. This become now EA dash. And then what we did, we added both. So we got EA dash. What is the value? If you see EA and EA dash, magnitude has to be same. So the moment their magnitude is same, can I write that EA is equal to EA dash? Yes. So EA dash will be equal to what? EA plus EA dash. And since both are equal, it is going to become 2 times EA. Right? So let me just take here 2 times EA. In case of full pitched, done. Let us think of short pitched. Let us think about short pitched. Let us think of short pitched. See, this is going to be EA. Then this was going to be EA dash. In our previous case, if you see, previous one, here, if EA was here, EA dash was here. Let me consider the same thing. EA dash is going to be this way. And we know that the angle between this is going to be epsilon. Epsilon is a space angle, also called as, let me write, short pitching angle. About overpitched, short pitched and all, we will discuss, don't worry, we have time. See, this is EA dash. Now, this will be opposite. If EA dash is here, then after flipping, why I am flipping it? Because of back-to-back connection. Otherwise, no need to flip. Because back-to-back connection is there, I know that at the end of the day, they are going to get added. So, flipping is necessary. So, this is going to become EA dash. Now, yes. So, if we add them, what is going to happen? Parallelogram law of addition. So, this is going to be how much? This is going to be EA dash. Right? This is going to be EA dash. Now, see here, very simple, very simple. If this is epsilon, this total is epsilon, right? This total angle is going to be epsilon. Now, this angle becomes how much, sir? This becomes epsilon by 2. Similarly, this also becomes epsilon by 2. Right? Yes. Now, see, let me do one important thing here. See, let me do one important thing. Let me split this EA dash in its horizontal and vertical components. In the sense, EA dash is there. Let me just split it into its horizontal and vertical. Means this is going to be horizontal component. This is going to be vertical component. In the sense, if I add this and this, I should get this. If I add this red and this red, I should get this. Yes, I will get. So this is going to be horizontal component, vertical component. Similarly, let me think for E2. For EA. EA, if I think of, what is going to happen? This has to become quite big, right? See. This should be here. If you think of size only, yes, this should be here, right? Now, if I think of components of EA, how will they be? This is going to be horizontal component. This is going to be vertical component. Since they both are equal, what is going to happen? These two are going to get cancelled. Now, the moment these two gets cancelled, which means I have only this component and this component left. What is that component? Let us say this is 90 degrees. This is 90 degrees only. What is this component? This component is going to be, if I know this angle is going to be epsilon by 2, let me apply cos epsilon by 2. If I apply cos epsilon by 2, here, what do I get? Cos epsilon by 2, if I apply here, what do I get? Cos in the sense, adjacent upon hypotenuse. Right? Adjacent upon hypotenuse. Adjacent is how much? This horizontal component. Horizontal component divided by EA dash. Right? So, how much is the horizontal component? Is going to be EA dash into cos of epsilon by 2. Right? Now see here. See here. Since it is horizontal component of EA dash, horizontal component of EA dash, the same is horizontal component of EA also, means horizontal component C. Already we know that EA dash is going to be equal to E. EA also. Right? So, horizontal component of EA dash, horizontal component of EA will get added. So, After addition, what do I get here? EA A dash will be equal to what? Horizontal component of EA dash plus horizontal component of EA. So both horizontal component will be same only, no? Will be equal only, which will be equal to this. So this is going to be 2 times EA into cos of epsilon by 2. 2 times. 2 times. This component, 2 times. So this is going to be EA dash. Let me just replace it there in our formula. Here 2 times EA into cos epsilon by 2. So yes, here I have got 2 times EA into cos of epsilon by 2. What gets cancelled? EA gets 2 gets cancelled. So what do you get here? You get that Kp pitch factor is going to be what? Cos of epsilon by 2. This is nothing but the equation, derivation for this one. But again, if you observe, this particular derivation is there. This is calculated for N1 and S1. N1 and S1 in the sense fundamental. So this is basically Kp1, which is fundamental. For fundamental. Now, if you think of our short pitch angle, short pitching angle is epsilon, right? Epsilon. But that epsilon is for fundamental. For third harmonic, how will be the epsilon? How much will be epsilon for third harmonic? It is going to be 3 times epsilon. As simple as that. Which means how much it will be for H harmonic, H order of harmonic? It is going to be H into epsilon. Right. So what is going to happen now? See. If I want pitch factor for H harmonic, pitch factor for H harmonic, then how will I get it? Just cos of just replace epsilon by H epsilon, because for H harmonic epsilon will become H epsilon, right? Electrical angle, right? So this is going to become H epsilon. By the way, all these angles have to be electrical. Epsilon has to be electrical only. Now see here, by this formula, this is a very beautiful formula. By the way, this is for harmonics. H harmonic, H order harmonic, pitch factor. Pitch factor for H order harmonics. Now see here, this is a very beautiful formula. Why? Because if you want to eliminate, let us say, 7th harmonic. If you want to eliminate, let us say, 7th harmonic. So what will you do here? See. This is a beautiful thing which we were not able to do in time of KD. But now in case of Kp, we can do it. What is that? See. Kp is equal to what? Cos of H epsilon by 2. Right? Cos of H epsilon by 2. If by some means I am able to make this Kp 0, then what will happen? Then what will happen? For that particular harmonic, means for example, let me consider H equal to 7. Okay. So what is going to happen here? If I think of Kp, Kp is going to become cos of H epsilon by 2, let us say. Now let me take Kp equal to 0. If Kp is equal to 0, means cos of this angle is equal to 0. Now cos 90 is 0. Right? Cos of 90 is 0. We know that. So what will happen? I will take H epsilon by 2 equal to 90 degrees. These two are same, no? Cos 0, 0. These two are same now. So let me take H epsilon by 2 equal to 90. So what will I get here? Epsilon equal to 90. 90 into 2 upon H, which is nothing but Yes, so now if epsilon equal to 180 degrees by h, this is a very beautiful thing. Why? Because see here, because see, if I want to eliminate, let us say 7th harmonic, h is equal to 7, so I will just put h equal to 7 here, 180 by 7, whatever is the angle, what will be that angle? Let us see, it is going to be epsilon equal to 180 degrees by 7 if you take. Then what is going to happen here? Whatever angle you get here, whatever answer you get here, if you short pitch your coil by that particular angle, this 7th harmonic will be eliminated. Why? Because by making that angle, short pitch angle according to the harmonic, Kp will become 0, and hence that particular harmonic can be removed. This is from equation point of view. Now let us try to understand their physical significance. See here. Let me consider stator here. Let me consider this as A. Ideally, A dash should be here for 2 pole, but what I am doing? I am going to do short pitching, so let me have A dash here. Right? Now, let me have poles, 2 poles. Let me have N1 and S1 here. No problem. Now, what I am going to consider is, I am going to have these 2 poles, right? Let us consider for 5th harmonic. Let us consider 5th harmonic. Let us think of that. I want to eliminate 5th harmonic, right? If I want to eliminate 5th harmonic, what should happen? See, let me show this by green. See here. If I want to eliminate 5th in the sense, how many number of poles have to be there? 2 into 5, 10 poles have to be there, because if fundamental poles are P, then H harmonic poles are H into P. Already we have seen, right? Already we have seen this. So, yes, now, so if I am thinking of 5th harmonic, which means in totality I should have how much? 10 poles. So, how to keep those 10 poles? 10 poles in the sense, for example, I may have to keep, if I think of this way, then I may have to keep 5 poles, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 poles, 5 poles. Yes, I can place. See here. Let me place this as N1, then this becomes S1. This becomes again, sorry, N5, no? This is going to be N5, S5, this is going to be N5, right? Similarly, what is going to happen? Here I am going to have S5, here I am going to have N5. Then again, what is going to happen here? I am going to have here S5, again I am going to have here N5. Then again, what is going to happen? I am going to have here, since this is N5, S5 will come here, I will have N5 here. Then again, here what will I have? N5, S5, this is going to be again S5. It completes the circle, right? 10. Now, if you strongly observe what has happened, this is A, right? And this is our A dash. Very simple. See here. 5th harmonic poles, will they be eliminated? No, but 5th harmonic induced EMF will be eliminated. How it will be eliminated? Let us see. See here. We have this N5 here. So because of this north pole here, let me consider this as rotating in this speed omega, this way. So this is going to be north pole, that is A, right? This is north pole. It is rotating, which means this is going to become dot. North pole, right? And north pole is moving in this direction, which means with respect to flux, A will be moving in that direction, which means it is going to be dot, as usual. Similarly, here also, if you think of this is north pole and this, here also dot will come. We have done this analysis many times, right? Still, for understanding, let us take that. See, this is going to be outside, right? outgoing flux is going to be there, outgoing flux is going to be there. Since rotor is rotating in this direction, means poles are rotating in this direction, which means conductor is moving in this direction with respect to them. So this is going to be what? Dot. See here, this is flux, conductor is moving in this direction, so this is also dot. It is also dot. What will happen after back-to-back connection? When I take back-to-back connection, what is going to happen? This is A, this is A dash. This is also having dot, this is also having dot. This is back-to-back connection. What happens here? We have seen this many times. Please tell me, what happens here? If you don't understand, just simply apply KVL. Let this be EA. This is also going to be EB, EA dash. Then what is going to happen? This is dot, so this is plus minus. This is minus plus. So now, here in this case, what is going to happen? Plus minus EA A dash I will get. Right? EA A dash will be how much here? Just apply KVL here. What is going to happen? First of all, if I encounter this, I get plus. So this is going to be plus EA. Then, what is going to happen? What is going to happen here? This is going to be minus. So I will have minus EA dash. And then again, minus EA A dash. Which is equal to 0. So, EA A dash. If I take it that side, EA minus EA dash is going to be 0. So basically, fifth harmonic is gone. If I short pitch this, fifth harmonic is gone. Now just think that if I would have placed this here, A dash, if this A dash rather than short pitching, if it was here, then what would have happened? This was N phi and this was S phi here, which means here dot would have been there and here cross would have been there. If here cross would have been there, what would have happened here? If here it was cross, this would have been cross, this would have been cross, and this would have been this way. So this would have been negative and this would have been positive. Then this would have added, and here you would have got 2 times EA. So here we have seen that by representation, what do you say? Physical existence, if you see here, we have seen that what? Fifth harmonic has been made 0 by using short pitching. This angle is going to be epsilon. This angle is going to be epsilon, which is short pitching angle. Now, let us try to understand short pitch and over pitch. What is short pitching and what is over pitching, and what is we are using in the practical application, that also we will see, and what are the reasons. See here. For that, I may not be able to explain you in case of 2-pole. Why I will not be able to explain you, that also I will tell you, don't worry. But let me take it 4-pole. Let me consider a 4-pole machine. Okay? Yes. Now see here. Let me have the stator. Right? Now, let me have 4 poles. Let me tell this is N, this is S, this is N, and this is S. Heteropolar structure the many times. Now, see here. If I have A here, then ideally where should be A dash? Since it is 4-pole, it should be here. A dash has to be here. But we are not going to place A dash here. We are going to place A dash either here or either here. Right? Now see here. This is full pitch. If A was here, A dash was here, it would have been full pitch. If A was here, A dash is here. If A was here, A dash is here, it would have been called as full pitch. But now, since A is here, A dash is here. A dash is here, means it has not completed the whole pitch. It has not completed the whole angle. So, this is called as short pitched. Whereas here if you see, what is going to happen? This was the complete pitch. Here to here was the complete pitch, but now I am placing it more after some more angle. That is the reason it is called as over pitched. Now see here, what happens is many of the authors say that if you see this one, see this is stator, right? Back to back connection will be there, 100% back to back connection will be there, because A and A dash have to be joined back to back connection only. So if this is A and this is A dash, so back to back connection is going to be there, right? So some people say that, rather in authors, many, what do they say? They say that since in case of short pitch, back to back length will be less, and in case of over pitch, back to back length will be more, and in case of full pitch also, if you think of, they say that in case of short pitch, since back to back connection, back to back length, if we see back to back length is less, so they say that if it is less, then volume of copper required is going to be less, and it is the advantage. That is the reason we use short pitch winding. Is it true? Is it true? If you remember, I would have told you, because this is completely wrong. This is completely wrong. Whoever are thinking this or whoever are teaching this, it is completely wrong. It is completely wrong. What is right? Because see here, you please tell me, I will explain you with logic. We know that whenever we have some, short pitch or something, what happens? RMS value reduces or not? RMS value is decreased. But my alternator is 11 kV only. Alternator is 11 kV only. So in order to maintain the same 11 kV, because I cannot say that, no sir, because of KP and all, it got reduced. No, right? Because alternator, if it is 11 kV, then it has to be operated at 11 kV only, which means induced voltage here has to be same 11 kV, which means in order to maintain this voltage, what should I do then? If my voltage is getting reduced, what should I do? I should increase the number of turns. I should increase the number of turns. Now, the moment number of turns is increased, volume of copper is required or not? More is required, no? Because number of turns is increased now. That is the reason volume of copper requirement is more. So those people who are saying this is completely wrong. It's completely wrong. But now I will tell you what their interpretation is. So their interpretation is what, sir? Interpretation is very simple. See, compared to full pitch, number one, interpretation. Compared to full pitch, volume of copper see here, compared to full pitch winding, what is there? Volume of copper required is more in case of short pitch winding. Why? Because see, this the same reason. If it was full pitched, if it was here, placed here, then what would have happened? You would have got RMS value that you wanted, 11 kV, for example. But the moment this A dash is shifted here, means the moment you do short pitching, what happened was RMS value got reduced, which means RMS reduced, which means number of turns had to be increased, which means copper requirement also increased. So compared to full pitch, if you see, volume of copper required is more in case of short pitch. Means even if back-to-back length, if you see, back-to-back length between short pitch and this one, full pitch, if you see, back-to-back length in case of short pitch is less than full pitch. Yes, less than full pitch, because you will have to give this much only. But for full pitch, you will have to give this much only, right? So compared to full pitch, back-to-back length of short pitch is less. Yes, it is less. But at the same time, number of turns are also increased, right? And number of turns are tremendously increased. That is the reason volume of copper is more. Required is more as compared to full pitch. Now, let us think of second one. Just see here. Do you believe that if these angles, see, this angle is epsilon, this angle is also epsilon, right? So even if it is this one, you will get stepped only. Even if you consider over pitch, you will get stepped wave only. Why? See here, even if this A dash was, for example, here, if it was here, then also you would have got the same step. See here where it is gone. Yes, this is better. See here, even if my A dash was here, even my A dash was, for example, here, then what would have happened? Rather than this one, I would have got here, which means if I flip it here, I would have got this, which means again I would have got stepped wave like this. So even if it is here or it is there, you will have stepped wave only, right? Now see here, very simple, very simple. So moral of the story is what, sir? Moral of the story is very simple. Moral of the story is very simple. What is that? That RMS of both short pitched or over pitched is same. RMS value, because the same stepped effect will be there. So RMS value of short pitched as well as over pitched will be same. But which means number of turns, if for short pitch they have to be increased, then the same number of turns has to be increased for over pitched also, which is, that is also same. But then if you see here comes the picture of active length. If you think of active length between this A and A dash, this one, and if you think of back-to-back length between this one, back-to-back length between this and this is going to be less, and back-to-back length between this and this is going to be more. So that is the reason volume of compared to, give me 2 minutes, compared to what do you say, compared to over pitched winding, short pitched winding will require less volume of copper, This is the reason in practical cases we only use short pitch, we never use over pitch. Thank you.